Okay, wait, why is my... Wait, is it... Am I coming through? Well, I have to wait for it to, like, actually load on the actual thing. Cause there's, like, a delay. Okay, the delay's over. Well, the delay's not over. There's still a delay, but, like, it's there, it's there, it's there. Okay, 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 okay. I'm gonna send this to people to make sure people know that I am live on for my thingy, the poop. Okay, there we go. Let people know about that. What's the chat saying? Yes, I'm live. Okay. Let me look for... I'm gonna let people know on Discord again. Intro maker just emailed me because I used it for a fucking video. Okay, yay. Okay, so this is just gonna be like a chill, like, little stream. Not little, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's basically just gonna be me talking to you guys as my fans. Because, you can ask me questions and stuff, and because it's been a year since I made this channel. Obviously, I've been on YouTube much longer, but those channels are deleted. This channel has been here for a year. This particular channel. August 26, 2024 is when I made this channel. Hi, E. Yes. Hi. Hi. My friends are coming. So, you can ask me about, like, you can ask me about anything that has to do with the channel or my creativity in general. Like, friends can ask, fans can ask, hell, even new people can ask if new people show up. But, like, yeah, yeah. And, I'm probably just gonna ramble until I get questions, but, like, the last thing that I made on my channel is a video pasta that isn't great. And then before that, it was basically just shit posts. I haven't really posted anything that's, like, actually creative, other than that I'm not Tenny. I'm not Tenny. I am not 10. Do I look like an orange-ass algebra alien? Do I look like an algebra alien to you? You've seen my face. Do I look like an algebra... Do I look like a damn algebra alien? Do I look like an algebra alien? Do I look like an algebra alien? Okay, to explain it, Caro, Tenny is a nickname for 10, and 10 is an algebraian in... Is this another to add to your simplest? Okay. To explain, basically... What a way to start the stream! Basically, it's like... having a 14 shift. Okay. 10 is from the BFDI universe, and he's an they're an algebralian. They're an algebralian who is a 10, and algebralians basically in BFDI are like aliens that are numbers. Like 2, 4, and 1, and X, like those are the main ones, but like there's these other little videos that have other ones, and 10 is one of them, and Kat is a fictionkin of 14 who likes to eat 10. Yes. Beautiful. Also, today is also the birthday of Jordan, who voices Teddy Bear in Inanimate Insanity, so that's pretty cool. I sent them a happy birthday on Tumblr. I sent them a happy birthday on Tumblr, and they responded. Tangerine colored. Yes. I don't think that was their intention. I don't think that was Jack and Jellyfie's intention. But like, that's a good pun. I don't think that was Jack and Jellyfie's intention, though. By making them orange. By making them orange. Yeah, it's Jordan's birthday. Jordan is not the... Gallia! I'm going to throw you into a wall. What do you call a character you don't kin or self-ship, but you want to be friends with them? I feel like that's probably, like... I don't think there's a term for it. I don't think it has, like, its own term, but, like... Maybe it could probably fall under comfort character, but you could probably also call it a platonic self-ship. Like, that's what I think it would be called. Like, probably a platonic... Like, self-platonic. Maybe we could coin a new term. But I don't think it'll spread because people don't watch my streams. You ate Steve Cobbs! Yes! Yes! Hi, Daisy! Hi! Hello! Yay! Welcome to the Channel-Versary, and welcome to the mod team. Surprise, you're a mod now. You can't do anything about it. You've been turned blue. There's nothing you can do about it. Yes, Mario reference, go Wii. Mario reference, go Wii. I'm just making sure that the channel has mods. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I could probably do... Hi, I'm Daisy! Hi, I'm Everyone's just going and just insane in the chat right now. It's literally just a pile of friends going... And yes, Razzle and Dazzle are your sons. They're your sons. Yes. Dan Dwirl, we... Yes, you are blue. Kat, you still gotta, like, do the... Join us in the Blu-ray Battalion. I was sipping hardcore for Piccolo yesterday. Buffalo Simp! What even is this stream? Oh, Lord. What is this stream? But, Kat, you do still gotta... Because I know you said you wanted to show, like, introduce me to Dandy's World, like, have me play it with you. And then I gave you the idea to record it as a video. And I'm pretty sure you were on board with that. So we gotta, when I'm done with the stream, we gotta, like, think of that. We gotta, like, I guess come up with a good time to do that. And if we're having anyone else on with us. And Gallium, I'm not sure if you're still doing it with us, or if you changed your mind because of the Twisteds. Also, yeah, Caro, I noticed that you're into Horrid Henry now, and I think that's pretty cool. You're in a Horrid Henry now, and that's pretty epic. Oh yeah, your Sack Anime. Wait, your V plushie? Your V plushie lost her antenna? Oh no. Did you find it? Are you able to, like, sew it back on, or like glue it or something? Or is it just gone? Is it just not there? Is it missing? Is it just, like, not in the house? So it's, like, not in the house anywhere? That's sad. But yeah, speaking of V, I remember you were like, you gave her a bandage because you can't find it. Aww. And because I know that you, we kinda, I think you were on board with my idea to record it when it's lost in your bed. Oh no. I believe you were on board with my idea of you making it a video when you show me Dandy's World and then putting it on your channel and calling it, like, showing my friend Dandy's World for the first time. And it's probably just gonna be chaotic of just me being chaotic and not knowing what to do, and me being like, ah! 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 Yeah. I mean, you did made a video, and I do know that you still have to edit the part 2. I do know that you still have to do the part 2 of the other one that you made with your other friends. Oh yeah, we are gonna die. We are gonna die. Oh, that's cute, Caro. The cute little... I like when Rufus and Angel do that, because it's really cute when they do that. When, like, Rufus and, like, Angel puts their paw on their faces. Oh, Gally, you are gonna join us for Dandy. You are gonna join us for Dandy. Kat and I remember in VC, we were, like, worried about you, about it, because we know how you are with, like, scary things, and, you know, the Twisteds and stuff. The Twisteds can be... But, like, if you still want to come, I'm sure Kat will welcome you in. I already know that you hate Brusha. You hate Brusha like a million, because you have ranted to us in VC about Brusha so much. And I know that, like, there's the character, there's, like, the tissue one, Tisha, I think, was it? Oh, yeah! Daisy! You could ask Kat. There are no spiders. Okay, so that's good. But I know you were worried about how the Twisteds would be for Gally, but yeah. But yeah, Daisy! We should ask Kat. You could always ask Kat, if you wanna join, cause I know you're friends with me, and I know you're friends with Gally, but, like, people. Also, Caro. That's an understandable statement. Because there's, like... I feel like there's a difference between between a character that's, like, just happens to be, you know, unlikable, versus a character that... I feel like there's different levels of bad characters. Like, there's characters that are badly written, characters that are bad people, characters that are villains, but they're lovable villains, characters that are villains that are just hateable villains. I have a bunch of OCs that are on different levels of the bad spectrum. Like, I have some characters that are just... I have some characters from the same story of mine. And like, it's like, I have a character who's just an asshole to everyone, and it's kind of like the asshole who just hates everyone equally, but he doesn't really, like, do anything that's actually despicable. And then all the way on the other end of the spectrum is, Gallium is going to shiver at this name, because I've told them a lot about this OC. Teevil. Now, I'm not spoiling what Teevil did, but Teevil. And then you kind of have in the middle where... In the middle is one of my OCs called Eli, who's... They're an asshole. They're not a good person because they discriminate against another species. But they're also fun to make fun of. Let me catch up with chat. Brusha is awful. Yes, I know. Because you've told me that she still sees you, and yeah, you've shown me how her normal self is a bitch. When you say you hate it, blah blah. Yeah, that's valid. Like, I hate their actions, but like the way they're written is really good. Not a villain, but I will say Jax. I'm not happy with Jax's actions in Digital Circus, but he's written very well, especially in episode 6. What I meant was, even if they're badly written, I still... Oh, like... Oh, okay, so I went on a whole tangent, and I misunderstood. Okay, well, it was a nice tangent, but now that I know what you actually meant, okay. It's like, basically, yeah, it's like this character who is, like, badly written. They're like, it's like, well, they're not written very well, and I know you like to make a lot of AUs and stuff, and I feel like, yeah, that could be an outlet to, you know, do the character how you see it, how you personally would see them. And I kind of do that sometimes with some of my AUs, though I've been more into original content and original characters lately. I do still occasionally think about AUs sometimes, and how I would do things with the characters. Cobbs and One are prime examples. I think Cobbs is written very good. Like, very good example of someone who just does not give a shit about who he hurts, just so long as he has power. One is kind of the same, except power is, like, literal power. Teapot 19, huh, guys? Teapot 19, huh? I rewrite less than I used to, though. Oh, that's okay, because don't, like, force yourself to do it if you don't want to, but, like, I also do know that you really like to do it, so when you do it, have fun with it. With with it. So, yeah. And I know you like to make crossovers too, which I see your art of your crossovers, and it's very fun when you put it, and I see it. Daisy! Don't make me cry! Springy isn't a poorly written episode, but I love them poorly written. There are good parts of the episode. Which episode? They're in multiple episodes. They're in like the Jury of the Fears one. They're like in the I finale, but they're also in Spring on the Breakfast. I'm like in the minority where Spring on the Breakfast is actually one of my favorites, and it's actually one of my comfort episodes. Multiple people hate that episode because, and there's a whole video essay that I watched about why the episode is bad, and I'm sitting here, like, I sat through that video. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, why? But, like, I get everyone has their own opinions, but I feel like I'm in the minority. Lately I've been focusing on... I mean, it is flawed. I feel like... What I don't like about Spring on the Breakfast is the whole Silver Spoon and Yang part of the episode. Like, that's the part I don't like. Like, I feel like it just is there for plot and doesn't make sense. And yeah, Caro, I do know that you've been focused a lot on, like, a Horrid Henry Johnny Test crossover, which I think is pretty interesting. I like how you can take shows and universes that are so different that nobody would ever think could go together, and you put them together in such a beautiful way, and you do it so creatively, and you do it so well with your art and stuff. Squeeze me. Yeah. And don't worry about your hyperfixations being, like, supposedly weird. Like, I mean, first of all, as autistic people, we can't really control what we hyperfixate on. But, like, second of all, your interests are valid. People can be interested in different things. Like, I know people who have interests in things that people may consider weird or childish or other things. But, like, it's what they like, it's what they find comfort in. Valid. It's fine. Maybe it's nostalgia, since it was the first episode I got to watch when it came out. Oh. Nice. Yes! The Cabby and Bot part is perfect. The highlight of the episode is definitely yes. You are proud of it, and that's good. It's good that you're proud of it. I think that is good. But yeah, the Cabby and Bot part, like, that's why Spring on the Breakfast is a comfort episode, because it's like, it's so good when it comes to them two. So, I think Daisy is referring to, oh, bye Daisy. Okay, but Daisy, I think, was referring to, an episode of Inanimate Insanity, not BFDI. And I think she meant when that particular episode first came out. Like, it's nostalgic. I think that's what Daisy meant, yeah. But yeah, I do watch BFDI too. I do like both shows. Both shows are very good. I like them both. Oh yeah, like when you first got into the fandom. That can be nostalgic, yeah. I have a lot of nostalgia. II and 1 were your first object shows, then BFDI. I still have to watch one. Like, you probably are the oldest, considering you're like 28 or so, I think. But yeah, I still need to watch HFJ1 because it's like the big trio of object shows is II, BFDI, and HFJ1. I have not seen HFJ1 yet. And yet I've watched other things. Like, I've seen It's Time for Them. I've seen Animatic Battle / Object Pool. I've seen Droplet Island, because that just came out. I've seen Battle for Niche Internet Fame. I've seen Excellent Entities. I've seen Tripwire. And I'm excited for one called Floors that probably none of y'all know about, except I think Daisy knew about it. But, like, I'm here. And, oh, and I do have a playlist on my channel that shows what ones I've seen, but I forgot to add Lucky 13 to it, which is Cat's object show. But it has the other ones I've seen. Yeah. But that's like it, and, that's that. I know some things about one, I know some spoilers about one, but I haven't seen one. Like, actually seen it, so. The crown things, I can't control that. That's something YouTube added, and I can't control that. I can't take it away. But basically, it's like, I guess it's like, it gives you XP based on how much you're chatting. And like, the crowns are like first, second, and third place, I guess? Might hold auditions in the upcoming month. I'm gonna audition because yes. Because, I mean, you did have, like, a pilot thingy out. Yeah, it does sound a bit competitive. Like, I worry that some people are gonna take it competitively. Yeah, you had the prologue. Yeah, I have to add the prologue to my playlist. I think it is because of how much you chat, because Girly Chew, you've barely been talking, and you're on the lowest part. Yeah, I looked it up and it says engaging with the live stream, not just being in it, like engaging with it, such as chat. Chatting is like engaging. Just lurking is not engaging. I looked it up, Girly Chew. It's not for both. It's for engaging. It's not for lurking. It's for actually actively engaging. You haven't been engaging. That's why you're low. Okay. One of my favorite OCs I've made. I haven't shared a lot of the OCs I recently made to the public because I've been a bit nervous about how people were gonna take them, but I feel like some of my comfort OCs right now especially are, so I have one called, so I really like the Desdemone family, and I've really only shown the public 2 of them, which are Misfortune and Melilina. But there is one more called Atlas. And this one is not biologically part of the Desdemone family. But I consider him to be part of the Desdemone family through Atlas. His name is X. E-X. It's X spelled E-X, like an X. And they are part of an original species that I made called dark bulbs, which is like an opposite of a light bulb. Some of my other comfort OCs as of late are another dark bulb of mine called Nightfall, and I have another character called Alize, and she controls acid. And I believe I've also found comfort in... I've also found some comfort in one of my OCs named Era, and she controls air. And, I'm trying to remember who else. Oh, I do have a couple light bulbs that are my comforts, and their names are Fayola and Kenzie. Your comfort OC is the one named Sadie. Yeah, Sarcastic Sadie, right? Your Horde Henry OC that you showed me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I came up with dark bulbs a while ago, like a long time ago, and I've recently fleshed it out more, and fleshed out like the universe that these characters take place in. The universe these characters take place in, I've been fleshing out. I've been talking a lot to Gallium about it, actually. I haven't really talked about it publicly. Kat knows some things about it. I haven't really talked about it super publicly because things happened last time I tried to tell a server. But I did recently tell another server, and they were okay with it. So, I think sharing it publicly isn't too far away, but I'm not ready to. I'm not ready to share the extent of it, but I will give little things about my OCs. Yeah, people can be mean. But I will give things about the OCs from time to time, maybe. Just probably not, like, extreme detail of the story. But yeah. Yeah, screw the haters, I agree. I just have a hard time dealing with it, but I am trying to get stronger about dealing with it. Audition lines for Peace Sign, Bones, Mutter, Sleeping Death, Planchette, other characters if you think of any. Okay. Oh, Bones can talk. I didn't know that. Or you might have told me and I forgot. I don't know. But yeah. Ow. Ouchie. I need to stretch my leggies. My legs need to stretch. Okay. Yeah. People have mocked my autism too. OBS! OBS! OBS, what happened? Why did it say disconnected? OBS? OBS? Why does it say it's not connected? OBS? Okay, it says it reconnected. It says it reconnected. Yes, I know I'm connected again. It just told me I am. It just told me that I'm back. No, it just told me that I'm back. I'm fine. It just told me that I'm back. That scared me. Because it's just like disconnected and I'm like, why? What even what? I'm sitting here and it just disconnects me out of nowhere. It says that I was disconnected. It was for like a solid like 2 or 3 minutes it was saying disconnected. Yes, I'm okay now. I am okay now. I'm okay now. I'm good now. I'm good now. Oh Lord. I'm good now. So it's like noises for Bones. I'm probably gonna end the stream at like 12. Unless I start getting like Q&A. Like, unless I get more traction and more like Q&A from like fans and stuff. Like, if people don't really show up, I'm probably gonna cut the stream short at 12, but if more people start coming, then I'll probably go longer. Angel is 1 year old right now, and Rufus is gonna turn 10. I know you didn't ask about Rufus, but I felt like saying Rufus's. A baby and an old man, yes. I feel like Gizmo 16. Old boy. The old man. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna not have to, but actually, yeah, have to. I'm gonna have to, you know, learn to deal with people just, not everyone's gonna like what I have to say, what I have to make. And if people don't like what I have to say or make, then then I'll just be like, whatever. But I have to learn that. I have to learn how to be able to take that. Because how am I ever gonna grow as a creative if I can't take that? I need to gain self-confidence in my own writing and my own universes and stories. And I can't let people bring me down. I cannot let people bring me down. Because this is just, well, and not everyone is gonna like, and sometimes people are gonna express their dislike. Sometimes people are gonna be mean about it. But I know that there will be people who like it. And sometimes I'm my own worst critic, just as Caro just said that she can be one of her own. Sometimes I get overly critical of what I make. Sometimes, well, okay, Kat. But like, well, sometimes it's like people don't really like things that I make, and sometimes people is me. Sometimes I post something and I'm like, sorry that this is bad, sorry that it sucks, I wish it was better. But then there's times where I post something and I'm like, I cooked. I really cooked. I did great. I cooked. I cooked a gourmet meal. did amazing. I made myself cry. Not cry, but like, I made myself emotional with this piece. Last night I made something, and I shared it with Kat and Gallium, and personally to me, I felt like what I wrote was amazing. It kinda needs context for a lot of my other things, so that's why I sent it specifically to them, because they have that context. But like, yeah. You almost cried during one of your recent stories? When you're able to make yourself emotional, I feel like that's how you know you've cooked. Or it can be a sign that you really did cook when it comes to an emotional story that you wrote. Like, it's supposed to make your readers emotional, but it made you yourself emotional. You cooked so hard that you got yourself. And that's beautiful. That is truly beautiful. It really is. It is so beautiful, in my opinion. I think the stream is dying down, so I think I might head out, but it was very nice celebrating my channel with you guys, and I'll see you on the flip